disappointed, he actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. A give for Taylor running right side. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On play action, Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their 25-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll run here with Taylor. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers now to throw. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football. Worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stops right there.
Now, a pass that should have been intercepted.
It's not even a hit.
Ends up falling incomplete. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Wilson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Trying to get one more in here before ground with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
88.
To throw is Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, his first touchdown of the new season. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Lay on his stomach, play.
Good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Yo! This nigga be coming out the cut. I'm about to get comfy though.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd.
I don't got my mic going. That's probably why. Hold on.
Throwing is Wilson.
Ugh, where my mic at? Think it's
around the 47-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way.
You know if it's the same, man. It's on now.
And they get one here in the passing game.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Unit with.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard.
Well, you lost me the last one,
now
man.
it's 3rd and 2. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, just bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. Play action. It's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Oh my gosh, I ran away from that.
Taken in here by Patrick. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense And you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages. And they're finding the open holes in the
Savage.
defense.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And the Packers are... Ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Getting the stop defensively, Delarian Turner yelled.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target. Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Nigga got you moving. Oh, shit.
And he takes beyond the 35 before going out.
I do. Oh, my gosh.
Punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quay Walker. 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They go play action now. Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, Rodgers. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting it in jeopardy.
Why is off his back foot though?
On first down, but it winds up incomplete. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
I see you reaching for the white flag. Down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why, because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game, because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jonathan Taylor, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown on his Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. Got a man, it's Tunyon.
You got to make him drop that.
And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw again is Wilson. And that will be incomplete as well. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the game.
He's got a man, complete. And he is
going to have cooking, ain't he?
First down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Wilson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
He didn't give it to Tim Patrick, whatever that nigga name is.
Now it's Wilson.
He did. Oh, hell no.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Williams going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Second and goal from the 1. Williams will try again.
No.
He will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Wilson going to throw for it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did.
Break that, and that's 6.
By the defender knocking it away.
No back.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found...
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On play action, Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace. He's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Play action. Now
He didn't blitz. He can blitz and stop.
On the crosser, and he's got it complete. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And now here is another interception.
Play with that boy Darnell. Not one of them.
Savage. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well,
he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Montrell Washington on the return from his end zone.
Oh,
Now
hell.
here as he's past the 30, the 40, the 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Broncos.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they move the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it, and you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone, and that's exactly why he did.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Able to find Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a give to Taylor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Rodgers looking to throw. And
dropped it.
Going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. Got Dobbs over the middle. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. It's a squibber that gets all the way inside the 10 anyway. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
I ain't gonna lie. Field goal from here is insane down 30.
And figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
that is insane.
guys already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.